hours within the bulb does work. There's no switching, so I would assume nothing, but you know, it looks a little dark. Alright, so there definitely is a bulb. Yeah, don't make it so crazy.
It must be a live bulb, so we got to find out.
All righty, let's get settled here. All right. It's not so much that I didn't like that became something of a safety risk because when they were on the landing over here, there's not enough space for someone to safely get up, and they took up basically so much space there wasn't a whole lot else we could do. But there still exists. They're just going to be downstairs in our sort of historical nook. Yeah, no, I mean, I actually, I had some nice moments in those chairs, for sure. They were very regal. They certainly had a regal thing, and they were reupholstered a few years ago. So, yeah. But I think in this particular case, we're not that anybody has reported to us, which is surprising. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm sorry to hear that, but thank you for letting me know. I'll check in on it. That's.
Just the truth is, I haven't really spoken to it. I had a premonition. And then the other night, I had a dream. I adored the premonition. I had the dream. So I emailed her. I said, "Kathy, are you okay?" She said, "I didn't tell anybody, but I got COVID."
Yeah, that's no. I can understand exactly how that might happen. That's for sure. All right, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Chag Sameach. We're gonna try to find our seats here. All right, and somehow or another, we're back again. It's a holiday. It's an amazing thing. All right, and I'm working on some new things here, so I have presets. So now we can zoom in a little bit here. Look at that. Amazing, it worked. Amazing. Okay. So, again, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Chag Sameach. Everybody ready to do a little dancing tonight? Not ready. No, this is exactly the energy you want on Simchas Torah. That is exactly what you want, right? You want that, huh? No, I know, you can't hear because people are talking. Once everybody stops talking, then you can hear. It's the magic of speakers and microphones. So, really a wonderful opportunity to celebrate one of our favorite holidays here and our first time back in the building. While we had a wonderful time dancing last year in the basement of the Old Whalers Church, feels a little different tonight. It feels a little bit different. Now, I will say in advance to our friends who are watching on the stream, can't quite capture every exact moment, but I've worked things around so you should have a pretty good sense of what's going on throughout. And a reminder that this is both Shabbat and Chag. So what happens in that situation is that we have a little bit less of Kabbalat Shabbat, but we have a lot more of other things to come. So reminder again, there's dancing, there's holding Torahs. Not everybody has to participate. You're welcome to. Everybody should just be here, be comfortable. But we're going to start with one of the great moments for us, which is when we get to welcome up our family, the Rivkin family, who's going to come to help light and bless our Shabbat and Yom Tov candles, I hope. Yes, you look surprised by this? Good. Excellent. You can come on up. Ben is going to be called to bar mitzvah tomorrow morning. It's amazing. Really, he's going to be our bar mitzvah right here. But you guys can come on up. The candles are over here. And from past experience, the lighting piece tends to be the trickiest part, so I'll take care of that. And a reminder, we're going to do Shabbat and Yom Tov. All right, there we go. I don't know if there's a different tradition in South Africa, but do it 3 times is perfect. I think that's.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shekideshanu b'mitzvotav tzibanu l'nei shel Shabbat v'yom tov.
Amen. Thank you guys so much. All right. So we'll turn now to page 390, which is going to be, again, our condensed form of Kabbalat Shabbat for tonight. As we did last week, we're going to sing a little bit from a few different parts of the 92nd Psalm. So you can join with me with any part of the Psalm that you know. We're the second line down on page 390. Tov lehodod l'Adonai, Tov lehodod l'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, Tov lehodod l'Adonai, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, ואמונתך בלילות, טוב להודות לאדוני. We're going to skip a few lines down to where it says Ma Gadlu, Ma Gadlu Ma'asechaya, Me'od amku machshevotecha, Ma Gadlu Ma'asechaya, Me'od amku machshevotecha, Ma gadlu ma'asechaya, Me'od amku machshevotecha. Then we'll skip down just a few more lines to where it indents in the Hebrew. Tzadik ata ha'yifrach, Kerez b'halvanon, yizke shetulim, beveit Adonai, Bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu, od yenuvun beseva, deshenim merananim yihiu lehagin, ki ashar Adonai tzori, velo ahavlatabahu. We'll read together now in English on page 391 at the very bottom of the page, the 93rd Psalm. Adonai is sovereign, God is robed in grandeur. Adonai is robed, God is girded with strength. The world stands firm, it cannot be shaken. Your throne stands firm from of old, from eternity you have existed. The ocean sounds, Adonai, the ocean sounds its thunder. The ocean sounds its pounding. Above the thunder of the mighty waters, more majestic than the breakers of the sea, is Adonai majestic on high. Your decrees are indeed enduring. Holiness befits your house, Adonai, for all times. We'll now rise in body or spirit for the Chatzi Kaddish on page 392. Yitkadal ve'yitkadash shemei Rabba, Alma divra chirute v'amlich malchute b'chayechon uvyomechon u'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael ba'galaha ubizman kari v'himeru. Amen. Yehesh me'rabba mevarach la'alam li'al me'al maya yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudsha brichu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata tamihiran be'alma v'yimeru. Amen. Remain standing for the Baruch Hu on page 394. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed. Please be seated. We'll turn now to page 396. We'll read together in English at the very bottom of the page. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Umavir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uven laila, Adonai tzvahot shemo, el chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu leolam vaed, Baruch atah Adonai, Amahari Barhavim. We'll turn now to page 398, and we'll read together in English towards the very bottom of the page. Everlasting love you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Ki ehem chayinu ve'orech yameinu, uvahem nege yomam v'layla, v'avatcha tasir mimenu li'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Please join us on page 402. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ubechol nafshecha ubechol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavcha hayom al levavecha ve'shinantam levanecha ve'dibarta bam ve'shiftecha beveitecha uvelechtecha baderech Uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha, u'kshartam leot al yadecha, ve'hayu letotafot beinenecha, u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, u'visharecha, leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'yitem kedoshim le'elohechem, ani Adonai Elohechem, Asher hotzeiti etchem mieretz Mitzrayim liahot lachem Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem emet. Let's read together in English on page 403. Love your God with every heartbeat. with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children, talk about them at work, whether you are tired or you are rested. Let these words guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. These words are reminders to do all of my mitzvot, so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai, your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai, your God. We turn to Micha Mocha on page 406. Yabai bye bim 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 bam, yabai bye bim bam, yabai bye bim 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 bam, yabai bye bim bam, yai bye ba 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 bye, yabai bye bim bam, yai bye ba 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 bye, yabai bye bim bam. Micha mocha bailim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar bakodesh. Nor hatehilot osefel, nor hatehilot osefel. Yabai bye bim 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 bam, yabai bye bim bam, yabai bye bim 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 bam, yabai bye bim bam, yai bye ba 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 bye, yabai bye bim bam, yai bye ba 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 bye, yabai bye bim bam. Malchutecha ra'u vanecha, bokeam lifnei Moshe Miriam, zelianu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. V'nemar kifad Adonai et Yaakov, ugolo miad chazak mimenu, baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael. We'll turn now to page 408, Hashkivenu at the very top of the page. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, ve'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, ve'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Ushmor tzeiteinu, uvoeinu, lechayim u'shalom, me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, ve'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Yerushalayim. We turn now to Vishamru, page 410 at the very top. Veshamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו bnei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וידבר משה את מועדי אדוני אל בני Israel, and Moses declared the appointed festivals of Adonai to the people of Israel. We're going to turn now to page 468. I'll invite us to rise in body or spirit. We're going to begin the Amidah together and then continue silently from there. Again, page 468. And just to pay attention to any place where it says special insert for Shmini Atzeret Simchat Torah, should be pretty clearly labeled in most of the places where it's appropriate. And as always, again, we'll begin together and then continue silently. Please go at your own pace, and when you're finished at the end, you may be seated. Adonai sefatai titach ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips and my mouth may declare your praise. Ose shalom bimroma, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Yase shalom, yase shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. We'll now turn to page 371 to offer a Mishaberach, our healing prayer for this evening. We'll begin by thinking of those in our community who we know are in need of healing. Bensi Tepper, Allison Luckman, Michael Klinghoffer, Amy Cass, Warren Cass, Rivka bat Rachel, Leah bat Naomi, Lorraine Danis, David Dowling, Sivia Devora bat Francis, Muriel Hirsch, Michelle Sawicki, Francis Kirschman, Shelley Newmark, Diane Axelrod, Gabriella Spicer, Barbara Kushner, David Kyle Klopman, Lorraine Davis, Richard Gambino, Bonnie Mahoney, Steve Rosen, Celia Paul, Lori Nisanoff, Aaron Borabach, Carol Javna, Tikva bat Avram, Philip Wessler, Paul Wax, Donald Borabach, Devora bat Sima, Sarah Story, Barbara Schwab, Alan Zaretsky, Leslie Schifrin, Charlie Zweig, Michael Rosenblatt, Trish Schapp, Randy Wasserman, Sue Wartor, Ann Baker, Jeffrey Schwartz, Kim Birnbaum, Deborah Block-Kroll, and Sylvia Orn. In addition to the names that I just read, we'll give an opportunity for anyone in the room who has people that you are thinking of to share names, and we're just going to start on this side of the room and work towards the back, and this side of the room towards the rear, and if you have names to share, just raise a hand so I make sure I don't miss any. Of course, we'll invite our friends watching at home to add names of their loved ones as well, and we'll join together in Misha Berach in the middle of page 371. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Well, you already look sleepy. It's a good thing we're now at the dancing part. We're going to wake everybody up. You ready? Okay, good. So first I'm going to teach you a little something, then I'll explain a little bit, and then we will dance, and then we will sing. So first, by way of teaching, I want to share something that I came across. Brilliant teaching. Remember again, the holiday of Shmini Atzeret, one of the more misunderstood of our holidays, oftentimes assumed to be part of Sukkot. It's not. It's its own holiday. It's in the Torah itself. Simchat Torah, not in the Torah. Okay, not mentioned in the Torah anywhere. It is a creation of the rabbis. But it's a brilliant creation of the rabbis, because what is it? It is a celebration of the fact that we as Jews don't have even a moment between finishing the end of the Torah and beginning anew. So tomorrow, when Ben is called to bar mitzvah to help lead our congregation tomorrow, we're going to read the end of the Torah, and we're going to read the very beginning of the Torah, and he's got some brilliant teaching for that, so you come back tomorrow and learn it. But we celebrate, right, by dancing, by making 7 hakafot, 7 cycles around the room, is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And all throughout the Jewish world, tonight, in many places, again, that are probably already happened, some places that have not yet happened because of time zones, but all of us, right, dancing with this thing that we call the Torah, right, one of these things that we just celebrate in the depths. But there is another element of this, which is that in the dancing and all the revelry and all of that, we can sometimes have little, it's not that we're having too much fun, but the fun takes over the symbolism just a little bit. So this teaching is Rabbi Avi Strasberg. She is a teacher and a main faculty member of Machon Chadar in the city, and she teaches the following. So she says, as a rabbi and someone who genuinely loves learning Jewish texts, I am fortunate to have learned a lot of Torah. Over the last 15 years, my learning has taken me from the midrash of Israeli feminists to the Hasidic writings of the Kedushat Levi, from the stories of our ancient rabbis in the pages of the Gemara to modern poetry on God and revelation. And yet, she says, I wonder, to what extent has my learning made an impact on my actions? To be more precise, I am afraid that all of my learning has simply been an enjoyable and perhaps selfish intellectual exercise that has failed to transform me into a person of Torah. Do I learn Torah simply because I enjoy it? Or do I learn Torah to transform myself into a vessel of holiness in this world? At the end of the day, or perhaps at the end of the Jewish calendar year, am I actually a better person as a result of the many hours given over each year to Torah study? Or am I the same person I was before, just another year older? Now she's going to teach. In his Darasha on Parshat Breshit, what we will read again, or Ben more accurately will read tomorrow morning, Rabbi Kalonymus Kalman Shapira writes what I read as a scathing comment about one who learns Torah but is not transformed through their learning. He teaches as follows. A person who learns Torah but is not transformed thereby into Torah and holiness is merely a bookshelf containing books. They remain merely a piece of wood as they were before. And so, Rabbi Strasberg teaches, Torah learning is not just an end in itself. Rather, the goal of learning Torah is nothing less than to transform our very selves into Torah and into holiness. It's not just that we are a people who sometimes perform holy actions. Rather, she says, in our essence, we embody holiness with every breath, every choice, every interaction. We aim not only to shape our actions through our study in a peripheral way, but to actually become living embodiments of Torah and holiness itself. If we fail to do this, Rabbi Shapira warns, that not only do we fail to become Torah or a living tree, an Eitz Chaim, we are instead passive planks of dead wood, doing nothing but holding up other people's holy words. So to translate that, especially for our youngest people in the room, okay, learning Torah is at the very essence of what we do, not just here at the temple, but we as Jews throughout the centuries, throughout the millennia. This is what we do more than anything else. We learn Torah, we teach Torah, we study Torah. But if all we do is learn and teach and study and don't embody it, if we don't see ourselves as becoming physical embodiments of the essence of the Torah, of going out into the world and doing acts of goodness, then we are as a bookshelf holding up, right? Or an ark, if you prefer. So we have to be something more than just that. So it doesn't mean don't dance with all your abandon and might tonight. Doesn't mean don't celebrate. Doesn't mean don't be happy. All those things are important too. They all come from the Torah as well. But we have to remember that the key thing we are celebrating is the fact that we so love and we so revere this thing that we call the Torah that we don't even want really a minute to go by between finishing it and picking it right back up again. But if all we do year after year is cycle through, if we don't transform in the process, then it is something intellectual, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But, the rabbis understood really that the seat of the intellect actually in the Gemara is the heart. It's not the brain. Okay, and that's because the rabbis understood that this thing up here is a wonderful thing. It can do many incredible things, right? But that essence of ourselves, that's who we really are. That's what we're really about. And so while we're dancing tonight, I want you to dance, I want you to sing, I want you to be happy, I want you to be joyful, but I want you to think about this thing that you're holding or that we are watching others hold, okay? More than just dancing. It's got to be that deeper reach this year. We're going to study, but we're going to act from that study. So with that, enough talking. We're going to do some singing, do some dancing, but first a couple of points of explanation. So the first question I have is, how many people tonight think that they are interested in helping to carry a Torah, to dance with the Torah? Okay, just want to get a good range for. Okay, so we may not take all 4 Torahs out in that sense. We might take out a couple and we'll do. But the main idea is that we have 7 what are called hakafot, okay, 7 cycles. So every one of them will begin right down here. You're going to follow me. Whoever's got the Torahs, we're going to follow me down. Anybody who wants to dance but not hold the Torah, you're going to follow right behind the Torahs itself. And by the time that we hit the social hall, then we're going to dance and dance and dance until I tell you it's time for the next one. Okay, and then we're going to do that 7 times. Everybody feel good with that? Rivkin family, feel good? All right, we're just going to keep an eye on Ben. We don't want him to get hurt between now and tomorrow. Now, second thing, which is, the wonders of technology, so that I can actually move around with you guys. Does anybody know, other than Shelley, what this is called in Hebrew? It's one of my favorite Hebrew words. Anybody that maybe is an 80s child like me, you may remember a famous woman named Madonna. So this is called a Madonna, believe it or not, in Hebrew. That's what it is, because, to Israelis, it was the first time they ever saw it in any way, shape, or form. But we'll see, when I turn this on, it should start picking me up. There we are. So, not bad, not bad. And then my second thing here, which is for our friends that are watching at home, this will give us a little bit more of a wide angle so that they can see a little bit more of the dancing as it's going on. Okay, so who's going to help me by taking us towards the first round? I need, let's see, okay, Rachel, you want to come up? And all of our little friends back there, Noah, Mimi, you guys want to, all you guys come on up. We have little Torahs for you guys as well. Now, a reminder again, don't sit in your chairs, okay? You don't have to carry Torahs, but you can dance, you can sing, you can do all of those things. So again, we're going to start right here, and then we're going to do our cycle, come over and dance. Everybody clear on this? Everybody looks a little confused. Okay, good. Yeah, come on up, come on up. All right, so we need a couple of, all right, so Rachel, yes. I'm going to give you, okay, now's the time where you can get out of your seats, everybody. All right, now let's see. I'm not sure that my talus will stay on.
What?
Good.
Shelley will tell you.
What? I think, learn from experience, talus is not going to fly tonight. Okay, so, Rachel, even though I know you are incredibly strong, this is our most important, our oldest. That's exactly, you hold it just like that. All right, do we have any other adult that would like to try? All right, excellent. So, okay, this is going to look heavy, but it's taller than heavy. Okay. So you tell me how you feel. Now, just also to say, any of our Torah carriers, if you get tired at any point, oh, good, they're already over there. Yeah, okay, good. So here, come right down to the front there. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. Whoop. Okay, that's good. You can do it? Okay, good. So we're going to need, remember, we got 7 of these to do. So if you don't have the first round, we're going to switch each time. All right, so Jerry, why don't you come down, follow me. Here, I'm going to do the first one. In our temple, absolutely, not can. Must. Absolutely. So guys, we're going to start right down here. Okay. Now. Good. Now, learn. Yes. All right. So Torah friends, come follow me over here. Little guys too. Okay. So here's how this goes. All right. Yes. I think I've learned over the years that it will not stay on while I'm dancing, so I'll be okay. Anybody who wants to tell us can do it. Okay? All right, Torah carriers, you ready? Guys right behind us? Okay. Ana Adonai Hoshiana Ana Adonai Hatzlichana Ana Adonai Aneinu Beyom Koreinu Elohei Haruchot Hoshiana Bochen Levavot Hatzlichana Ana Adonai Aneinu Beyom Koreinu Ay, Anenu, Beyom Koreinu, Anenu, Beyom Koreinu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai
והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. Okay, we're now into the second one. So anybody who has the Torah in their hands wants to switch off to someone else? Okay, Jerry? Got it? Okay, good. All right. So I'll still lead us. You guys follow. All right, we're on to our... Oh, all the doctors? Yeah, no, we used to do that by age, and then I decided that was not a good idea. We don't need to do it by age. All the baseball fans are like that. Okay, guys, second hakafa. Dover tzedakot Hoshiana Hador bilvosho Hatzlichana Vatik v'chasid anenu Beyom koreinu Ay anenu Veyom koreinu Anenu Veyom koreinu Ay anenu Veyom koreinu Anenu Veyom koreinu Ki mitzion Tetzei Torah Udvar Adonai Mirushalayim 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 Baruch Shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael. Clap everybody. Baruch Shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael B'kedushato Ki mitzion Tetzei Torah Udvar Adonai Mirushalayim Ki mitzion Tetzei Torah Udvar Adonai Mirushalayim. All right, Torah characters. Follow me, we're on our third hakafa. How's everybody doing? I'll say this much. With the old temple, if we did that much stomping, I'm not sure we'd all still be standing here. I think we'd be on the bottom floor. Okay, anybody who's tired holding a Torah wants to shift? Anybody who hasn't held one once? You're okay? You're feeling good? You feeling good? Yeah? You should be sharing. There can be sharing. Sharing is important. Yes, no, I know. Don't worry, I'm not holding a Torah. All right. I have a couple. No, not yet. Not yet. Okay. Ana Adonai Hoshiana Ana Adonai Hatzlichana Ana Adonai Anehinu Beyom Koreinu Zach Ve'ashar Hoshiana Chomel Dalim Hatzlichana Tovu Motiv Anehinu Beyom Koreinu Ain Anehinu Beyom Koreinu Anehinu Beyom Koreinu Ain Anehinu Beyom Koreinu Anenu, Anenu, Be'yom Koreinu. All right, this one our Hebrew school students ought to know. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Okay, how we feeling? Good. All right, anybody want to chance here? Switch up? You guys getting exhausted? No? Boy, I'm tired. I don't know if that says a lot about me or not, but we're on the fourth. All right. Whoa, President Ron. Okay. There's multitasking and there's multitasking. I think that one, not sure. All right. Bar mitzvah boy Ben's got his. We're looking good. All right. Still good. Your Rifkins are made of strong stuff. South Africa. Don't mess around. I'm so glad this is the first time that you've been able to do this. It's amazing. That's amazing. That just made my whole night. That's the most exciting thing. Okay, good. Anybody need a break? Anybody, Howard? Just look for Howard the Cool Keeper. Okay. Just give me the big one. Okay. Ready? Okay. Ana Adonai Hoshiana. Ana Adonai Hatzlichana. Ana Adonai Anehinu Ve'yom Koreinu. Yodea HaMachshavot Hoshiana. Kabir Benaor Hatzlichana. Lovesh Tzedakot Anehinu Ve'yom Koreinu. Ainai Anenu Anenu Yom Koreinu. Anenu Ve'yom Koreinu. Ainai Anenu Ve'yom Koreinu. Anenu Ve'yom Koreinu. Ve'samachta bechagecha ve'hayita ach sameach. 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 Ve'chagecha ve'hayita ach sameach. Ve'chagecha ve'hayita ach sameach. Ve'samachta bechagecha 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 ve'hayita ach sameach. ושמחת בחגיך והיית אך שמח. Okay, number 5. Still with it? Yes. We can switch off. Anybody needs to switch off? Anybody's exhausted? Grossman's, how you guys doing? The smartest ones out of all of us, I think. Just enjoying the show. Just enjoying the show. Have I lost count? No, I got it. Have I lost my breath? Yes, but have I lost count? No, I think we're good. We're on number 5, everybody. Number 5. You're not sweating yet. Okay. Hey, guys, great to see you. How are you? Treat. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, sweet. No, absolutely. Come on, we only got 3 more left. Okay. Ana Adonai Hoshiana. Ana Adonai Hatzlichana. Ana Adonai Aneinu Veyom Koreinu. Melech Olamim Hoshiana. Naor ve'adir hatzlichana. Somech noflim aneinu ve'yom koreinu. Hain anenu ve'yom koreinu. Anenu ve'yom koreinu. Anenu ve'yom koreinu. Anenu ve'yom koreinu. All right, this is an old one, but a classic. David Melech Yisrael Chai v'kayam. 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 Okay, 6 akafa. Switch off. We're running out of time, so if people haven't had a chance, want to hold the Torah. It's amazing how, that one is still a classic. Everybody still likes David Melech Yisrael. Also, did I see Howard has a bottle of Canadian Club? I didn't even know they made Canadian Club anymore. It's probably from the temple was built. All right, page 504 if you're still following. Hakafa number 6. Ana Adonai Hoshiana. Ana Adonai Hatzlichana. Ana Adonai Aneinu ve'yom koreinu. Which one is 6? Ozer Dahalim Hoshiana. Podeh Umatzil Hatzlichana. Tzur Lamim Aneinu ve'yom koreinu. Anenu ve'yom koreinu. Anenu ve'yom koreinu. Anenu ve'yom koreinu. Anenu ve'yom koreinu. Od yeshama b'arei Yehuda uvechutzot Yerushalayim כל ששון וכל שמחה, כל חתן וכל כלה. עוד ישמע בערי יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים, כל ששון וכל שמחה, כל חתן וכל כלה. עוד ישמע בערי יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים, כל ששון וכל שמחה, כל חתן וכל כלה. עוד ישמע בערי יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים, כל ששון וכל שמחה, כל חתן וכל כלה. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la ya la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Let's switch it up. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לה יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לה יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. By my count, that's 7, right? This is our 7th. Okay, if anybody's been waiting, this is your opportunity. Anybody want to take a Torah that hasn't had a chance? Okay, we got the little ones too. Little ones count in their own way. Baby ones are good. Babies are what it's all about. Okay, Hakafah number 7, page 504. Kadosh v'nora, Hoshiana, Rachum v'chanun, Hatzlichana, Shomer habrit aneinu b'yom korenu, Tomech temimim, Hoshiana, Takif lad, Hatzlichana, Tamim amasav aneinu b'yom korenu, Hai hai hai, Hanenu, Hanenu, b'yom korenu, Hanenu, Hanenu, b'yom korenu, Hai hai hai, Hanenu, Hanenu, b'yom korenu, Hanenu, Hanenu, b'yom korenu. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. La 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 la, la 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 la. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. Okay. Oh wow, you got the tall one. You did a great job holding.
Oh, my arm.
Okay. Good. Oh my goodness. Waited and then carried all of them. That's amazing. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Okay. How's everybody feeling? Okay. This is you know, I feel like this could be a workout, right? People have made workouts out of things, right? Right, Rachel? I mean, it's also, you know, for anybody who's had the experience of having a child up in the middle of the night, there is a certain resonance with this kind of moment. Well, I'm proud of all of you. That was truly a lot of movement. A lot of movement for a Friday night. You're used to just sitting there listening to me talk. We might have to do this more often, I think. All right, let me switch this back over here. Okay. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Chag Sameach. Seriously, though, Canadian Club still exists? It really is still a thing? Okay. I think we may have to update our cabinet around here, but okay, guys, really, again, Chag Sameach, Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for bringing that energy, especially for our little ones who really kept with it all the way to the end. I know they're very excited for the pizza part, which we're going to get to very soon. So we're going to turn back in our Sidurim as we start to conclude our service. We're on page 586 at the bottom of the page, and we'll rise in body or spirit for Aleinu. Again, page 586 at the very bottom of the page. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu k'goyei ha'aratzot, velo samanu k'mishpechot ha'adama, shelo sama chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, vanachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, Lifnei mehelech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. We're now on page 591. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemehelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo U'shemo echad. I'll ask those in mourning, those observing yahrzeit, to please remain standing. Everyone else may be seated at this time. We think first of those who've passed in our community in recent months. Isabel Becker, Bert Bitterman, Julian Busgang, Morty Schwatzky, Beverly Deshevsky, Jerry Goldsmith, Dr. Sam Gould, Sandy Greenwald, Dorothy Klein, Sean Leibowitz, Jeffrey Nagelberg, Marvin Schreier, Sandy Slip, Barbara Strasser, David Weinstein, and Yael Zerdar. We also marked the yahrzeits that occurred during the last week for Dr. Paul Abrams, Libby Alpern, Lillian Atlas, Jean Benjamin, Benjamin Berkowitz, Rav Yoram Egosi, Florence Emanuel, Marcia Zweig Esses, Joe Ferrente, Joan Gilbert, Harriet Raff Goldstein, Theodore Jaffe, Sally Klein, Abe Lanskowski, May Levine, Milton Maisel, Anne Weinberg Moskowitz, Samuel Paul, Saul Paul, Bernard Radetsky, Dinah Matlin Radetsky, Max Rosenthal, Ruth Rossick, Julius Scheinert, Leonard Sizitsky, and Rose Slutsky. In addition to those names that we just read, if anyone is saying Kaddish for anyone we didn't mention and you'd like to mention their names aloud. I'll invite the mourners to join with me on page 598, and if it's your custom to rise in solidarity with them, you may do so at this time. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'gala b'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mevarach la'alam u'li'almei almaya,
V'yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar, v'yitaleh, v'yithalal, shemei dekudsha b'richu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, ta'amiran be'alma v'himru amen. Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'himru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, u'yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'himru amen. Zichronam livracha, may every one of their memories be for a blessing. Please be seated. And again, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Chag Sameach. Just a couple quick announcements before we end our service with Adon Olam and Kiddush and Motzi, and we'll go outside. Even though, again, Shmini Atzeret is its own holiday, it's quite customary to still eat in the sukkah if you still got it, and we still got it. And thanks very much to Bob, who went to go pick it up, and Shelly, who made the arrangements. We'll give Howard some credit for helping to pay for it and all those good things. We've got pizza and all sorts of young things. And look at these wonderful kids, okay? These guys over here, that's what it's all about. Thank you guys for sticking with it. We're going to go have pizza in just a moment. You're welcome to join us if you're here with us, and those watching at home will welcome you in our hearts. Just another quick announcement, which is services tomorrow, which begin at 10 o'clock, in which we will call Ben to the Torah as a bar mitzvah who will help to lead and to teach. Don't look so nervous, man. You're ready. You're ready to go. And as we celebrate Shmini Atzeret and Simchat Torah, it's a very full service with a lot going on, including the service of Yizkor, the service of remembrance. So if you are remembering a loved one, you're certainly welcome to join us here in person. Of course, always to watch online as well. A reminder also that Torah study tomorrow is a part of our women's Torah study, and it will be led by Dr. Emily Kutash. So anybody who is with us will be able to do that in person downstairs. Anybody who wants to watch online can certainly do that through Zoom, but we welcome all of that. And Shelly, any other major announcements that I'm forgetting? And are we still collecting SJC? Okay, so the Social Justice Committee, again, through their wonderful leadership, collecting food items for the Sag Harbor Food Pantry. So we have until October 9th or 10th. So you can still make those drop-offs here at the temple, and we very much appreciate everybody who's already done that. If you've already done it, you can do more. And if you haven't done it yet, here's your great opportunity, and thank you to the SJC and everybody who helps to lead our community in making sure that, as I said, we don't just study Torah, we don't just teach Torah here, we live Torah, we become living embodiments of it. We become exactly what you see in the corner over there, those wonderful young kids with their little Torahs and all that energy. That is what it's all about. That's what it's really all about. Did I forget anything else, Shelly? I don't think so. Okay, that's good. And I hope that everybody watching at home felt the Ruach in the room. I certainly felt it. And it's just great to be back in our space, dancing with Torahs, celebrating, hearing all that good stuff. So we're going to end our service first with Adon Olam. Adon Olam is on page 625. Let's see if I remember to do the more kid-friendly one. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yetzir nivra le'et nasa b'chefza kol azai melech shemo nikra Adon Olam be'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimlach nora Adon Olam vehu haya vehu hoveh Vehu yeh betifara Adon Olam, Adon Olam, asher malach, terem kol, yetzir nivra, le'et nasa, v'chefza kol, azai melech shemo nikra Adon Olam, vehu echad ve'en sheni, lehamshilo lehachpira Adon Olam, belir heshit, belir tachlit, Velo haos v'hamisra Adon Olam, Adon Olam, asher malach, terem kol, yetzir nivra, le'nasa, kol, azai melech shemo nikra Adon Olam, vehu eli v'chai go'alim, Betzor chevli v'hitzara Adon Olam, vehu nisi umanosli, menat kosi beyom mekra Adon Olam, Adon Olam, sher malach, beterem kol, yetzir nivra, le'et nasa, v'chefza kol, azai melech shemo nikra Adon Olam, v'yado kidruchi, Beit Tishan ve'ayira Adon Olam ve'imruchi v'yahati Adonai li ve'lo ira Adon Olam. Now I'm going to need your help in a second because we have our motzi. But first I have to do Kiddush. So we're going to ask everyone to please rise. Now hold on for a second. I'll tell you when we're ready for this. Okay. All right, we're on page 386, our festival Kiddush. Vayerev Vahi Voker Yom Hashishi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'am v'romamanu mikol ha'ashon v'kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav v'titen lanu Adonai Eloheinu b'ahava Shabbatot liminucha moadim lesimcha chagim uzmanim lesason et yom haShabbat hazeh ואת יום השמיני חג העצרת הזה, זמן שמחתנו מקרא קודש זכר לציאת מצרים, כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, בשבת מועדי קודשך, באהבה וברצון, בשמחה ובששון הנחלתנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת וישראל והזמנים, and Arshechiyanu Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shechiyanu v'kiyamanu v'hegihanu lazman hazeh. You guys say Amen. Amen. Chaim. I know it is a very helpful little thing there. When the rabbi gives a bad sermon, that's where I go, right underneath there. Okay, can you guys help me with the motzi though? Can't do that from under there. Okay, ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. All right, you guys, let's reserve that one for the adults. You guys can pull this one apart, take a big chunk for yourself. Got to take a big bite, otherwise the lesson doesn't work. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. You guys say Shabbat Shalom to everybody? Can you say Chag Sameach a little bit harder? I mean, happy holiday. Chag Sameach. Can you say Chag Sameach? Chag Sameach, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. Please, you're welcome to join us outside in the Sukkah if you're with us. Those watching at home, we wish you a sweet end to the holiday as well. Ben, we'll see you tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep. You're going to do great. Rivkin family, thank you for being here and blessing our candles. Thank you, everybody, for dancing, for singing, for having a good time, and for being the wonderful Jews that you are. Again, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Chag Sameach. Oh. Okay. Actually, it's great to see you guys. How is everybody? How's the whole family? Oh, good. Please give everybody my best, and we'll get together one of these days. We'll catch up. Great to see you. Great to see you. Okay. Again, Chag Sameach, everyone. All right.